Alright, so if you're not married, you're single, right? So two people dating. Should you be loyal to somebody you date?
You should be loyal to the degree that you promise to be loyal. But my pastor's wife, when I was a kid in church, and we was going to youth conference and everything, and we was talking about boyfriends and girlfriends, etc., etc. Sister Sadie Victoria Rice told us, she said, God don't pay attention to none of that stuff. The only thing that God respects is marriage. Boyfriend or girlfriend is just a boy that's a friend, a girl that's a friend. You can have as many as you want. You can only have one wife and one husband. And that's what she told us as a youth group. And later on I realized that people are putting shackles on their feet for boyfriends and girlfriends and wasting time. So you should be faithful to the degree that you promise to be faithful. And if you've said that you are going to be just with them, then you should be.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But you shouldn't mislead people. And if you're single, be fully single until you're married.
So one of my friends' mama said, you should not be paying nobody bills if y'all not married.
Man, absolutely. Absolutely. You shouldn't pay no bills, none whatsoever, until you're married. Even the word faithful, like people think faithful means maintain. That's not what the Bible talks about when it says faithful. Faithful means make it grow. Why in the world would you be faithful to somebody who has not gone in covenant with you? Why would you make a man's life grow when he has no covenant or promise to pay? Why would you make a woman's life grow when she has no covenant or promise to pay? Y'all see it in divorce court, you know, the TV show Divorce Court and all that stuff. But if you're not married, you don't even have, you aren't even entitled to anything. If you're married and they move out, you're entitled to half.
So basically,
you sell yourself short, paying something for somebody, putting cell phones.
Boyfriend and girlfriend, it's fun and games.
Man, it's just fun and games. God ain't paying attention to none of it. None. It don't matter if you live together, you shacking, you hunching. God ain't paying attention to none of it.
Then I heard
you get all the wrong and none of the right.
Being married not for everybody.
Being married is not. Paul wrote in scripture, and he said, I wish that everybody could be single like me. But everybody can't do it. So Paul knew that his lifestyle, his temperament, his capacity, his interests, his priorities was not built for marriage. And I think a lot of marriages would be a lot better off if people would be honest and they'd say, I'm not built for marriage. I don't want to be married. Rather than go into something just because people think you should. And so yeah, when you're single, you can be fully committed to whatever your dreams are, whatever your goals are. When you're married, you're required to consider the other person. If you don't want to consider a second person, you shouldn't be married.
It's a wrap.